50 not out, I reckon. Going at a good click here.
So usually for like the next like we do like a kind of like 15 balls, maybe like 30 rounds or something.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. What do you think? 15 balls, 30 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
GoPro can do it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give him a field. Oh yeah, give him a field. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 back. Go. Third man. Yeah. Normal point. Normal cover. Long on, long off. Cow. Deep square.
Deep square. Yep.
Short line.
Yep.
The man in between. Long on and half one on your side.
Okay. So who are the men out? Long on?
Third man.
Yeah.
Long on, long off, long on.
Okay.
And 4 men in, short line, point, cover, and square.
Yep.
For this one, we'll just cycle through all the balls.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. I'll try and
You can be on
manipulate the field a little bit here.
and the field.
Manipulate the field a bit. Come on, sure. Oh. Would have been a wide.
That's all right. It's probably a run. A run on that, you reckon?
Hey?
Is there a run in that?
Nah.
No.
Bowler would get it.
30 or 40.
That's 4.
Yeah,
No, I'm back.
4. Yeah. 26 of 13. Oh, that's bad ball. What do you reckon? You think that's 2? We'll give it 2. We'll be harsh. We'll give you 2 for that.
2. Oh. Harsh, I guess.
It was a pretty good shot.
Hit that alright.
24 of 12. Hard swing at it.
Yep.
Oh, shot.
4.
That's
What's the equation?
20 off 11.
20 off. Yep. 1.
19 off 10.
It's good Yorker that.
Yeah.
Right, so now I'm back on the offside. Go on fine leg, they haven't changed the field, so keep going leg stump. Try and launch over cover. Oh, 2, 1.
2. I think,
Yeah.
17 off 9.
17 off 9. Oh, still got to go some here.
Shot. 2. Yeah, 2 probably.
2.
Yeah. 15
Alright.
off 6.
6?
Sorry. 15 off 7.
7.
Two more? Yeah.
2.
Yep, we got 2.
13 off the last one.
Yep, last over. 13. 13. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the swing ball. Alright.
Keep the field the same.
Same field?
Deep square goes to deep cover.
Yep.
Square leg comes in and cover goes back. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Yeah, everything
Cool.
else is.
He's got a ball wide off stump, I think, but if he doesn't. Wide?
Oh, I think that's wide.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I think it's
It's obviously going.
We'll bring third man up
Yeah.
and fine leg back.
Alright. Now that puts a spanner in the works here. What's the ball?
I knew.
That's ball.
I knew it.
Oh, that is. It's nice when it comes off. You look like an idiot if it doesn't.
8 off 5. 8 off 5. 8 off 5.
8 of 5. Done the hard work. Can't be Bangladesh, don't choke. Mushfiq Rahim. Be a hero. Come on. Yes.
We'll just say 1.
1. Straight to him.
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
7
Oh.
off 4. 7
Oh, where am I going here? Oh, that's wide.
That's wide.
Oh, never thought a net session would be so much pressure. What do we need? 6?
6 or 4.
6 or 4. Come on. 1.
Oh, it's 1.
Fly ball. Good leg cut of that.
5 or 3. Yep.
5 or 3?
Yeah.
Oh, where am I going? A reverse lap again, maybe. What's the ball? Oh, it was there.
5 off 2.
Oh, mate, jeez. Ball's still swinging here. 49th over. Come on, watch the ball. Oh! Oh!
5 off 1.
Oh, got to nail this one. Same field?
Yep.
Alright, come on, deep in the crease, watch the ball. Oh, that's 5 wide, it's game over.
Oh, good keeper. Good keeper. Alright, so what, 4 off 1? 4 off 1.
Yep.
Yeah, same field.
Same field. Maybe a slow one. Watch it. Look.
It's close.
I reckon it's 4 or 2.
I don't know. I think it's probably 4 because the previous one we gave him 4. So,
Pass
yeah.
point. Well done, mate. Good bowling. Lovely death bowling. Go for 2.5 in the IPL. If Kyle Jamison goes for 2.5. Jeez. Ah, good stuff, boys.
Yeah, did you want to say anything? How'd you find facing the swinger?
Look, I thought it was quite challenging early on. One thing, the bounce off the ball is probably a little bit dissimilar to a cricket ball, so it comes off a little bit slower off the wicket. So I think that makes it quite challenging. You got to really focus, and I was trying to hit the ball as late as possible. So playing a lot in England, I found it quite challenging when it was overcast. You'd get rock and rolled pretty cheap, but when it was sun out, the Duke's balls travelled quite a bit, so it was almost like you get out cheap when it's overcast. Like a lot of the teams, I suppose, find it challenging with the ball moving around. I think the key is just to, what I've learned over the years is to try and make sure you hit playing it as late as possible, and not to commit too early. I think a lot of cricket you see nowadays is plant the front foot down and try and hit through the line, but with a swinging ball, that's probably not the right method. And I probably did that a couple of times there, where I just got my head to fall across a little bit and got my front leg in the line of my swing. But one good thing when it does move, hopefully the umpires understand, if you bat outside your crease, there's a lot of distance for it to travel, because he was bowling big in swingers. My sort of tactic was try and bat outside my crease and see if I bat on off stump, try and take LBW out of play, because if it hits me, I'll be outside the line, or if it hits me in line, it'll probably always swing down leg side, unless it's a real full Yorker. Anything outside my sort of right eye I can leave early on, and anything sort of in the zone, you've got to try and put it away, like we spoke about at the start. But yeah, I think the key is just to have a bit of a game plan and still be really positive and commit to your strokes as much as possible, which is not easy to do when it moves around. And you obviously went short a couple of times too, so I think that's what bowlers try and push you back in the crease and then take your feet away, so when it's full, sort of get trapped on the crease. But all in all, I thought it was a good net, because sometimes we just go through the motions in the nets, where someone's dad's lobbing you some half volleys and you smack it and then go out into a game, and it's never like that. Like that net session, I reckon I got no half volleys outside off, or like cover drive, one of my favourite shots, and I probably didn't have any chances to play because the length was good and challenging. I think that's that's a key as well. Try and prepare like you play.
Yeah.
And you know, not the other way around where you just have a bit of a hit and giggle with your mates, and then in games it's a lot harder to obviously perform and execute if you're not practicing with that sort of same intensity. I think even that last bit of get a bit of competitiveness going. We used to, when I played in Bangladesh, all the national team players would go, forget you out, you got to buy me dinner, sort of thing. So you got 5 people running in to bowl at you. It's a bit of an expensive night at the pub if you get out. But you know, in a 20-minute session, if you get out, well, that was probably longer than 20, but in a club net session when you get 12, 15 minutes, you know, it probably doesn't bode well if you get out 2 or 3 times. So you want to try and obviously play your shots, but then also protect your wicket as much as possible, because a lot of us go out and play shots, but in a game you'd probably be out 3 times for 30, and average of 10's probably not where you want to be. So thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it. That was good.
And well, I guess we'll wrap it up there, and keep looking for some of our other content. Till next time, see you guys later.
Cheers guys. Thank you.
Bye.